really easy, beginner-friendly quilt block. If you're learning to quilt, these Jelly Roll pre-cut fabric rolls are so good because you don't really have to do all of the cutting. That takes forever. That's like the worst part about making a quilt. This is my first official real quilt that I've started working on. I've only done rag quilts so far, but it's been so much easier than I thought, and I think that's definitely has to do with using these. I'm gonna show you how to make these squares because they're way easier than you'd think. You're gonna start with 4 different strips of fabric. These are all 2.5 inches wide, and then I'm going to cut them to 18 inches long. Once you have your 4 strips, you're gonna sew them together, and I'll show you how I do. These clips are a necessity. 2, 3. I ironed all the seams down, and now I'm going to cut it in half, 9 inches. And then I'm going to take this piece and place it over like this. And then I'm going to sew all the way around the edge. All the way. I'm gonna cut it across like this. And then you have 4 pieces, and now I'm gonna go iron all these over, and then you might have a little bit of these edges sticking out that you can just snip off. Here's all the squares. Now I'm gonna sew it this way and then this way, and then at the end I do have to trim it quite a bit because I want mine to be 10-inch square. If you're more of an advanced quilter, you're probably not gonna have as much of an issue with that. I've got my 2 pieces, now I'm gonna sew them together. Make sure to line up that center seam first, because if that's lined up, the square, it'll turn out really nice. Here it is. Now I'm gonna go iron it and trim all the edges off, and then I'll show you it. Here it is now that it's done. These are so easy to make. I still have a lot to do because I want it to be a queen size quilt, but I'm so excited. Stay tuned. I'll continue posting progress about the quilt, and yeah, let me know if you try it out. This is so easy and so fun.